So Mayor Zohran Mamdani of New Yorkistan, New Mamdanistan, the greatest city on earth, home of Sharia law, New York City. That's right. He balanced the budget. What? A socialist balancing a budget? I thought they just cared about like deficit spending and just spending all this money and giving free handouts and then just like running inflation wild. What's going on here? Quite the opposite. So he balanced the budget. And not only did he balance the budget, he balanced it without any austerity measures. He, in fact, did quite the opposite. He managed to deliver on some parts of his agenda, which we will cover in this article that we're about to go over. And he also didn't raise taxes on the lower or middle classes. Crazy, right? I mean, it's almost like Democrats around the country should start taking notes. Anyways, let's get into this article. Facing deficits exceeding $12 billion, among the largest since the Great Recession, New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani announced on Tuesday that his administration had balanced the budget thanks to a combination of state support, new revenue, and belt tightening. The plan closes significant budget gaps without raising property taxes, cutting services, or tapping into reserve funds. Moves the administration say protect working class New Yorkers. It is evidence of a new era of government in our city, one that can balance both ambition and fiscal responsibility, Mamdani said. And this, the fiscal responsibility, that is something that, like, I really like him including that, because that's kind of like generic conservative speak that somehow has made people, at least in previous years, think that Republicans are better on the economy because all they do is talk about like belt tightening and fiscal responsibility. So I kind of like Zohran Mamdani leaning into that while actually like being true to it and not doing any austerity paired with it. Because normally when a Republican politician talks about fiscal responsibility, it's like, yeah, fiscal responsibility when it comes to social programs, but when it comes to the military or tax cuts to the rich, it's game on. And that's why the debt and the deficit seem to explode every time a modern Republican president has taken office. Anyways, agencies were directed to appoint chief savings officers, generating $1.77 billion in savings across FY26 and FY27. Additional reforms, including programs, efficiencies, and a revised debt payment schedule, are expected to save billions more. Prior to the budget release, Governor Kathy Hochul and Mayor Mamdani announced new state support and actions to help New York City close its deficit. Governor Kathy Hochul, in partnership with the state legislature, has secured an additional $4 billion in gap closing support. $1 billion was secured by delaying class size restrictions, providing additional school aid and other policy compromises, and $2.3 billion by delaying pension payments for unionized city employees. The restructuring has no impact on retirees and their benefits or current employees and their future benefits, Mamdani said. That's in addition to new revenue streams such as the terre tax targeting high-value second homes. The city is also pursuing reforms to reduce a tax credit that primarily benefits wealthy residents. The budget includes new investments across key areas. Funding will expand libraries, parks, public transit affordability programs, and education and childcare initiatives, including a new municipal daycare system to support families. Public safety spending will boost community-based programs, legal support, and emergency services staffing. Other priorities include safer streets, expanded sanitation efforts, worker protections, and mental health services. The city is also increasing capital spending, committing billions to affordable housing, and the New York City Housing Authority, making one of the largest NYCHA investments in recent history. City Comptroller Mark Levine warned of out-year deficits of more than $7 billion. This is a really one-shot windfall that I would prefer seeing used to bolster reserves, which is something to protect us from uncertainty ahead. Well, guess what, Mark Levine? Screw you. Anyways, he's not cutting things, and he has still delivered on several parts of his agenda. Rent freeze is in the works. It's going through the normal process where they have to have votes and such on it. That's all moving forward. Come on. Like, it's almost like you can actually serve your people, be fiscally responsible by just closing tax loopholes, taxing the rich, and also pulling arms when you need to. Getting Kathy Hochul to do these additional taxes and provide this additional funding is huge and very, very clever politics. Democrats need to take note that progressive policies work. You can both deliver for the people and have a responsible budget. It just involves taking risk, taxing the rich, doing because studies show that when they say they're going to leave, they don't. It just doesn't happen because leaving California or New York City, these are extreme places of not only population but wealth, and people want to be there. They're market centers. They aren't just going to leave and go to freaking Florida or Texas, okay? And most that do end up coming back anyways. But anyways, just Democrats, please take notes. But they already know this. Most standard Democrats already know this. That's why they're so scared. But they're bought by the very same billionaires, so of course they will never sincerely go after them. Yeah, and I love how we're talking oh, we have a deficit of 12 billion, and oh, we have to get 4 billion from here, 1 billion from here, and they did it, and they were still able to deliver on campaign promises. But also, it's crazy we're talking about a $12 billion deficit when overseas in our illegal, offensive, and immoral war with Iran, we blew, I think the most recent report that came out is at least $29 billion. Just you might as well just take that money and throw it in a fire, quite literally. It has made us worse off. It made the world worse off. It made U.S. citizens worse off. Imagine if you just started funneling that into American cities to help budget shortfalls or help them shore up or start good programs. It's crazy, man. We have the money to do things. We just choose not to use it because we would rather serve the wealthy instead of the actual American people. Anyways, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you made it to this point in the video, I just want to give a special thank you. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button down below. And if you really enjoyed it, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button while you're down there. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I will try to reply to any and all comments that I can. Until next time, watch that video on screen.